Right. So, are ready meals okay? And how to make your worst days a little bit better. So, when it comes to this, I just want to say firstly that I'm not saying you should have ready meals. I'm not saying if you're currently having a home cooked, nutritious meal that you should switch to ready meals. That's not what this is about. This is about making your worst days a little bit better and some options that will hopefully help you. Now, this came from someone asking, like, ready meals are full of junk. Otherwise, I would maybe have one of them in the freezer as a bit of an off day. Not sure if that's the right thing to do. And I said, what's the alternative? And they said, well, I'd probably grab something at the service station or if I'm on the train, just like whatever's in the shop. And sometimes that can be okay. Some depends what they got left, like whatever they got left sometimes. And it's always about asking, like, what's the alternative? What's the best option here? And I think that's a quite a powerful question to ask sometimes because it can help us go, you know what, it's all well and good saying, well, that's full of rubbish. Yeah, in an ideal world when life is goes to plan, home cooked, high protein, good nutrition, great. But what about when you're time poor, busy, you stay later at work than planned, on the go, you've not got much choice. What could you do? Is there a better solution here? So, just some options here. And I think it's worth noting that the great thing about the ultra processed food kind of awareness is that supermarkets, etc., have had to kind of respond to consumer needs and kind of made the ingredients better. Now, there's better and worse ones still, but if you're looking at this from like a protein point of view, like Tesco has a high protein range. You've got Aldi with a high protein range, 175 for that. Lentil Lidl with a higher protein range. And these are just an example. Waitrose with a high protein range. Some of them really focusing on how many plants they can get in. So I think it was this one, the Waitrose one. If you look here, they've got like how many plants? 20 plants. Like that one looks amazing. Like beans, chickpeas in there, you got chicken. And if you look at the macronutrient, I couldn't make that better myself. Like 393 calories, 33 grams of protein. It's pretty good, actually, I must say. Like some of these have really, and there's no preservative. Obviously, these aren't this one. Some of them aren't frozen, some of them are fresh, but the dates are pretty good on them. But it's an option, isn't it? And I think it's important to look at that. And a day, busy day could look like protein shake or milk, piece of fruit, um, in there like a smoothie, um, meal one, I should say meal two, and then one of those ready meals for dinner. Done. That might be not a bad day considering it's been a busy one. And like I said, it's about making that worst day just a little bit better to push it in the right direction. So I will share this guide as a tool in a toolbox, and you might just use it as a plan B, and that's great to have in your back pocket when life takes over. But remember, it doesn't actually have to be a ready meal. You could plan in a takeaway. You could be something like porridge with some yogurt, protein powder stirred in, poached or scrambled egg on toast, an omelette, beans on toast, super flexible, or even a tin of mackerel. Or maybe that's just me. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. And I hope that makes you think differently about your worst day, your most stressful days, because often they can be the days where you think, F it, sod it, we throw in the towel right off the weekend, but actually you can plan it in. And you can plan it in. Like you could, like I said here, you could plan the takeaway in or the on the go food in, track it into your calories, whatever. And that can work too. It's about making the choice that fits your lifestyle. So I hope that helps. Any questions, as always, let me know. I will share this guide with the replay as well. And I'll see you later. Take care.